Welcome back to more DanDaDan. Of course, seeing such tragedy in the past episode, having someone's life and family torn asunder, and exactly where that leads, whether it be a distressed dance on the rooftops or being rebirthed as a vengeful spirit, just know that, there's hope for us all, apparently. We don't have to fade away into the void ourselves. But I really, really do enjoy how much DanDaDan is kind of got this weird, lackadaisical, fun premise with really dumb ball jokes and whatnot, and then it hits you with something like that. So ultimately, what is out there for us in the future? And since we had such a heavy emphasis on the supernatural and ghosts, when are the aliens returning? To find out, we'll have to watch it. So strap in, get yourselves a drink, and let's begin. I'm guessing a healthy meal is going on. Some a little more. Eating with a little more gusto than others. But after everything that just happened, being literally killed by a spirit and we can just ignore all of that, get back to why there's so much tension in the room. The quick cut to someone that was not invested in this conversation at all. There's more. Okay. Still up. Is she sizing her up with the chopsticks? Do you want to go over the definition of demons and whatnot and explain what exactly is going on here? Wait, I was about to say she was upset about that, but no, she really enjoyed that perception of her. Sekai Seifuku. Yes. Okay, we're going into the incomprehensible eating conversation, and his turbo cat just having the entire bowl. I like the fight over typography itself. That's fun to see. We're not done yet. Oh, okay, I thought she had missed something, or I guess not all demons are bad. There's no sense of extra altruism or anything, or she's going to really ramp up her efforts to save him now. And yet, despite being this evil demon, still had a nice meal with them. Yes. I feel like there is something tremendously wrong with all of them, but still, It's a love that will never blossom. And I do like how throughout all of that food and a show, Turbo Granny was eating well. Also, I do like noodles, whether various types actually. Never had a spread quite like that. I am hungry now. I haven't really had anything today. But yeah, I was thinking, now that we've got this girl on board who has a little bit of spiritual sense and can see. Well, I don't know if you can see every spiritual one or just that one, but how's that going to play into the story a bit more? How can she get involved? Other than just being the thorn in their side and trying to hunt down all the evil demons. Not really a surgical procedure. Please be careful with it. Why does this have to turn into a competition? Also, if she does hit that for a home run, is there going to be anything left? Oh. Strike. I mean, what hurts more, being hit in the balls or having your balls forcefully hit back inside? At least just do a punt next time. Entire section was dumb, but nice to know that he's now rocking around with a half sack. Phones can be kind of expensive. Did he just fall behind or actually just stop? Ah. Is this going to be another ditch? She's having relationship troubles already. How are her friends going to react to that? But is he actually going to be working on a report? No, I have to move the cat before she knocks over the camera. True, but there is someone on the scene that can be a little on the offensive, I guess. Let's see if he is actually... Let's not forget the Pompey. Let's see if he is actually working on that report. Is she taking the scenic route? That's quite the report. I wonder what kind of grade he'll get. Are we going to see any of the lead up to... That's not a report. But also, considering a lot of the light teasing that he has received, getting down into doing some push-ups and whatnot, a little bit of light exercise. I can see why he was being a little flighty about. Needing some time alone. Hopefully he doesn't lose his hair. Just wait until those wrist restraints are like several kilos. And yet... Wait, what? Actually, just going straight with that line of... I now understand how they landed in that predicament. Rejected. Don't you want to be saved? Oh, it's a good step, but... She does her research. Let's hope she doesn't watch too many more movies. But the fact that she is this idol figure in the school, having everyone bow down to her because she is so cute, as she self-professed, and yet was only doing it because, you know, it's what's expected to try and save the world. That was a good judo throw. Bad that she landed on her back, though. Now the main question is... that face. The main question is Momo's friend going to get that drink? Now, is the misunderstanding going to be fixed? Why is he worming across the floor? True, it does not look good. Just look at his wristbands. That must mean something. Juice. The ground drank good. Yeah, can't you see that she's going through something right now? Why are we talking about Mantis Shrimp? Okay, that's why we're talking about Mantis Shrimp. The fact they're doing a classroom and actually just having a video on the projector, that takes me back. What is that shrimp going through? What? In the middle of class? And apparently it's such an usual occurrence that no one even turned around. Oh god, there is going to be a mantis shrimp spirit or something, isn't there? I like the multitasking, still reading his stuff while getting a few reps in. Sweating a bit much? The floor's a bit damp. Why am I getting Monogatari flashbacks? Empty classrooms and the void outside. I liked that it showed that him remove the ankle straps as well. I'd be surprised if it was, but most of the classrooms are devoid of people. I would not be surprised if she was here somewhere, though. Well, back with the... there she is there. Back with the concrete casing in of the flatwoods monster. Oh, the water's rising. Shit. Is the rest of this section going to be quite in this kind of lighting? Not only does she have to put up with what's the turmoil in her heart, but also wet socks. What an awful day. You know, anything that's kind of water-based is... I can think of several ways where it can go badly, but... Okay. Kind of looks like the front of a Viking ship. That's not a Viking ship. It's a plesiosaur. Yes, Nessie has found the way into a Japanese high school. And through slight movement in the water... Okay, this is a decent use of 3D, I guess. Is it going to have, like, the Godzilla... I can't remember what it's called, like, the beam attack thingy, because, you know, the power up! There's only been several times I've seen that. Was it Godzilla -1, I think it was? Something like that. What way was that going? Was it in... the Jujutsu Kaisen blood magic piercing beam, just high pressure water? And bright green, another colour to add to our roster. Okay, that's cool. Also, all you see is the dots in the fog. Is that wiggly shadow meant to be anything? Wonder why it hovered on that for so long. Would it be okay if he was here? Would he have ducked? Let's head directly to that sound. Yeah. Now that she is part of this... yeah, the Flatwoods monster. Now that she is part of this world, it's not going to be the average day at school anymore. Oh yeah, need to learn about aliens. Do you want the answer to that one? Because I have a good idea. You won't like it. Whether they're attached to the human or not is really up for interpretation. Kichita? Not quite a mantis shrimp, but it can punch. This guy's got some good lyrics going on. Don't get overly formal, not when we're in grave danger. What's... Oh, the instant D-transformation as well. Run. Not the Serpians again. Would they fear Jesus? Yeah, she doesn't have the... So it was them that put up the barrier on it. Yeah, she doesn't have the spiritual power to fend them off, unlike Momo. Yeah, ghosts, aliens, high school students. Everyone's wanting a bit of it. I mean, they make a fair deal. I mean, that girl definitely knows what it's like to be lying unconscious. What, 2 episodes in a row now that she's been, well, killed for one of them. Why? Oh, I guess, yeah, the pressure of being knocked onto the floor. That's why his clothes are rags now. Pink. So my earlier thought, yeah, okay. Having the aura transplanted within her. Oh, that's a neat pose. But I was going to say, the kind of split mandible mask was cool. So yeah, she's now kind of like him, just part demon. How's she going to resolve that in her head? Also, is the fear of life and death going to get over misunderstandings and squabbles that occurred? She said it herself that he's not the type to be doing those kind of things. And also, considering the meal they had earlier, you know that she's out to have some sort of plan to free him from her grasp. You didn't think this was what she planned? You know, if I had to lose my testes to a overly angsty ghost, I might be a bit cautious about having them returned if this is anything to go by. Amongst the myriad of things that I enjoy DanDaDan for, the fact that we do get these dumb high school moments and misunderstandings and classic worries in kind of dumb comedy romance anime and whatnot. And yet it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's there, it gets a little bit of, oh, okay, am I overthinking this? And then straight into alien abduction. dragons. Was that part of the aliens' plans as well? You know, there's that weird boxing crab mollusk thing. I'd laugh if the green lighting on the sea dragon itself didn't actually correspond with the aliens, and it was like, hang on, what the fuck is this? Our machine must be malfunctioning. But it is good to see that the dance still goes on. Having her twirl and pose in the late mother's stead is nice to see, especially since she's got such immediate control on the hair. But how much of it is her and how much of it is that spirit that was, transplanted the aura inside her? Because if it is her, she's got the hang of this pretty damn quick. Yeah, this episode really kind of had a mixture of everything you could have wanted. Having the trauma of once again being whisked away into a closed off realm of the Serpoians design. Bit of high school drama and whatnot, seeing that he is adamant on improving himself, even slightly. Putting me to shame, actually. I haven't really done much in the way of exercise in a while. Need to fix that. But seeing that once they've recovered some of the particular golden balls, they can be easily returned with only minor discomfort. And a run around the bases. Can never be simple, can it? Everyone's always got to turn it into some sort of game. But that's what makes it interesting, the fact that the psychic granny knows what has to be done, and that it's probably for the best that he has them returned, but I want to hit that. I want to hit that ball. And to be fair, who could blame her? Does look fun. Yeah, I think visually, DanDaDan is quite striking and stunning, and having the colours be so prominent, so you know who's got the focus of the scene just in that work itself. It's hard to go against it. I wonder if I had a backing colour, what would it be? I'm guessing some sort of grey. But I will say that in the current day and age, my current state and whatnot, the supernatural and spirits, no, I don't really buy it. There's not enough tangible proof that's not just rooted with charlatans to really get me believing in it. But this show is winning me around. If nothing else, then knowing that if they are real, maybe I can get some superpowers. But I do want to see Okarun grow into his a little more, since he is, working out a little. Having him pick up something that's not just a full-speed headbutt might be a decent idea. And I'm eager to see what form that takes. If we've got this acrobatic and graceful member of the team in it, it kind of counterpoints his straight-on approach to everything. So, I'm guessing the last one is going to be, another spirit user? Maybe psychic? Or just a pretty boy face? We'll have to see. Plenty of episodes to go, so I hope you join me for the next one. If you have enjoyed this, let me know. Leave a like and a comment down below. Consider subscribing to the channel, as it really helps out. Maybe even Use the links in the description for my Discord. Join onto the conversations there for notifications when a new video drops, or a vote, which, granted, happens rarely now, but there might still be a vote on what to watch next. But definitely, take care of yourselves, get some rest, and I hope to see you for the next one. My patrons have hit the home run in making sure my channel stays around at least, so I do need to thank Sal, AGSTR, Guado, Kite, Reds Racer, Ultra Boring, Wolfie Sensei, Zug, and everyone else, because so far it has not been painful for me. And so, if you'd also like to make sure that I don't have impromptu testicle surgery, consider joining on as well, and we can just sit down and keep watching anime.